Test, test, test. So, we're gonna do just a real quick video here. I've played this game since release. I played Diablo 3 since release. Played Diablo 2 for fucking probably right as it was coming out, maybe a little after. Played a little Diablo 1 when I was a kid. I play the shit out of ARPGs, sometimes I'll stick to them a little bit longer than others. I played a good amount of Path of Exile, but never really stuck. I played a little bit of Epoch when it came out, but there was so much trouble at first, I thought I'd backburner it for a little bit. I really anticipated that game. I played a demo at a convention years ago. I'm obsessed with this genre. I wanted to make just a quick video kind of talking about what everyone's always talking about, which is fucking nothing, to be honest with you. And it's reshaped me. I have changed since the release of this game and its predecessors. I have reshaped my mentality over the years as these games come out and patches come out. I understand what the devs go through to a certain extent. I'm not going to sit here and say I know their day to day, but I can understand what it's like grinding your ass off day in, day out, approaching deadlines. I love this fucking game. I think it's incredible. I've played the crap out of it. These aren't even all my characters. I've made a bunch of characters and I've deleted them. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the best of the best, not even close. You can see my guys are pretty low level. I'm not really that strong. I've done a lot in the game, and I know there's more to come. This game just fucking came out. We're about to hit the year marker in a few months. I think everyone gives it a bad rap for a lot of somewhat justifiable reasons. So when I say that this game has changed me, it's not just the game, it's the community. And the reason I exist now, the reason that I'm here talking to you, it's not because of anything else except for I'm sick of everyone's negative fucking attitude about this game. And I'm here to harness the power of the dedicated fans. The content creators are stellar for this game. There's this weird, perception that content creators for this game want it to fail so they can harvest fucking hate views or whatever. Well, you know what? I'm here to harvest the hate towards that type of bullshit. I want dedicated followers of this game and this franchise to hear me out. This is totally freestyle. I don't have anything cool written down. I should have probably prepped something for this. I'm fucking sick of it. And I've been thinking to myself, I want to start streaming more. I want to put this message out there where I want people to fucking care and stop being so fucking anal about everything in these fucking games. Just fucking play and enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, there are systems in place that confuse us all. I'm not going to sit here and say everything's perfect, but that's why they push so hard on this live service shit. Don't get me wrong, I know it's not perfect, but that's where there's room for error, and there's room for change, there's room for growth. This game is still in its infancy, I would say. Blizzard, they don't just make fucking games, they make games that last for decades. This is just starting, you guys. Fucking calm down. I just can't sit quiet here anymore. I can't. I know this is going nowhere. No one's even gonna pay attention to this shit. But this is the new fucking meta. It's stop being such an asshole. Enjoy yourself. Just play the fucking game. When you can't go any further, yeah, sure, try and go further, push your fucking limits, but make a new guy or something. Just fucking do something else. Stop being such a hater. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't take it anymore. And so in turn, I've kind of developed this alternate personality that I'm calling Harvey Doom. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Harvey Doom. That's me. No more. No more will I stand by and watch a fucking masterpiece continue to grow, but continue to get smashed down by you fucking haters. I'm fucking fed up. If you don't like it, stop making shit about it. Stop fucking making videos about how much you hate the fucking game. That's why there's this common misconception that people want it to fail and that they fuel off of it because there's so much fucking content out there about people fucking thrashing the game and hating on it. I'm fucking sick of it, frankly. I can't fucking take it anymore. I can't. And all this rage is built up and it took over. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't sit quietly anymore. I wish I had something constructive to say and it wasn't just me angry ranting. But that's where I'm at right now. I got shit to do. I work fucking just as much as everyone else does. I work so fucking much, I'm sick of it. So I come home, this is my routine. Ready for this? I come home, I watch my fucking videos, I watch content based on this game. I fucking love this game. And I'm too tired, I sit at a desk all day, I do shit all fucking day, don't we all? I anticipated this game for years. So when I come home, I want to play, but I sit at my desk, and I get fucking, I'm chair locked, I'm fucking just shriveled up, and I'm like, oh man, I can't even play, I want to, but I can't, so I go, I put my feet up, I throw on YouTube or Twitch or something, and I look up Diablo content, because I'm a fucking nerd, and I love this game, and I want to know more. I want to know more. So here I am. After months of this shit, months of going home tired, checking out my fucking favorite game, all the content created for it is crap. That's why I want to give a huge shout out to some of the guys who make regular, consistent content, who they're excited about their builds. They're excited about playing. There's a kid, Screamheart. He makes all the Druid builds. I fucking love Druid. He makes all these Druid builds. And I say to myself, this kid knows this fucking character. He plays the shit out of it, clearly. That's the type of content I like, I mean, Woody and Rax and Riker, these guys they're honest, but they talk about what they like, they talk about what they don't like. Those guys, some of those top guys, I mean, these are the fucking big guys. I like this Warlug kid. I like him too. He's a good lad, but he makes positive content. I like that shit. Even DM Darth microtransaction. He's even coming around. For a while, he was kind of pissed at the game, but he's coming around too. These guys, I watch these videos where they're all coming together and talking about cool shit going on in the game. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. This is content I want. I want to be at these fucking round tables, fucking with these guys. This is the fucking coolest shit I've ever seen. So part of me, part of my greed, part of the power I want isn't just to make a video that no one watches. It's to give a huge fucking shout out to all the guys who make regular content for this game. And I'm tuning in every night. This is what I do. It's all I do. I fucking tune into this game. And I watch these guys talk about some cool new build they found or a new way to kick some ass and take names. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. I have to find it, though. That's my problem. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I know where the hate comes from. There's a lot of systems in play that they're clearly fixing, working on. They're trying. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's the people who play the most are the ones who complain the most. I can't ever fucking play, so I'm not really complaining. So I get it. I've had my moments where all of a sudden something one-shots me and I say to myself, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Why? Why does that exist in a game like this? How does that even happen in a game like this? And then I remember the name's fucking Diablo. The name of the game is designed. The game is designed to fuck you. Don't be an idiot. I mean that in a good way, too. It's designed to be the hardest. This is the hardest fucking shit ever. You're never gonna beat it. You're never gonna be top dog. Even if you are, you're gonna get pushed down. That's the way it is. Accept it. And have fun with it. Have fun with this shit. Stop being a fucking loser and ruining it for the rest of us. Now, the reason there's so much anger here is because what's happening is that when there is a negative perception surrounding the game, it limits the creativity that can go behind what will help it grow. Now, when I say limits the creativity, I don't mean that they have to make shitty content because they're not allowed, because it's negative. I just mean that it starts to, just like our progression gets bottlenecked in this game, right? It happens. We all know it happens. The developers and the creators of this game, their resource also gets bottlenecked. The more we shit on this game, the less opportunity they're gonna have. The less leeway they're gonna have. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I shouldn't have freestyled this fucking hate rant. But honestly, it's a love rant. I fucking love this game. I want to see it succeed. And arguably, it already has. It sold fucking 7 billion copies or whatever ridiculous shit. The game, they could never do anything again and this game would be an absolute success. Stop giving them a reason to not do more shit. Do you see what I'm saying? The more we thrash on this game, the less shit we're gonna get out of it. So what I'm here to propose is we all start lying. Let's all take the love that we have for this game, a genuine love towards this game, and let's broadcast that. Nothing but love. Even if you don't fucking like what's going on, shut up. Stop ruining it for everyone. They only talk about the shit you like. Now, am I saying be a mindless fucking servant? Kind of, to be honest with you. Join the army. Join the army of the damned. I want real players. I want real heroes. It's what we need. It's what this game needs. I don't really know where I'm going with all this. Like I said, I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. Someone had to say something. Let's fix this fucking game. From the outside in, that's what it calls for. Am I wrong? Obviously, these creators, they have a huge sway, at least in the community. And you know what sucks is that, from what I've heard, a lot of these guys, the way they talk about it, there's so much negativity around the game that even if they wanted to play, the community behind it is so negative. They make it impossible for these guys to enjoy what little they can. These guys, they're going to be, this is their job. They do this every fucking day, all day, every day. I want them to do it with Diablo content. They can't do it with Diablo content. Not just because they don't like the game or whatever, because they do, they clearly love this game. But they can't because their communities thrash the game so hard that even if there was a slight flare-up of, you know what, even though some of the mechanics and the systems push me around, I don't like this shit, I still kind of want to play. They can't, because once they log in, their fucking super dedicated fan base just thrashes on them and makes fun of them. It's fucking depressing. I think systems in place like the Gauntlet, I actually think, even though it's kind of a unique play style, it allows for players and creators and theory crafters to really flex and to really shine. Because it doesn't have to be all about the best of the best of the best damage. The meta is almost impossible to chase because it's always rotating the content that you need to follow moves. It moves around. It can't be one way. And yeah, you could argue movement speed, shrine buff, whatever. That shit's kind of fun actually. I kind of like a smash and grab heist style mechanic that they did with this thing. This is a cool fucking system that they put in place, and it has some flaws and people just thrash on it like it's the worst fucking thing. It's the fucking coolest. Fuck. I like that shit. Now, don't get me wrong. I leave my list up here to show you guys that I'm dog shit. Absolute dog shit. I'm not an idiot. I know that I'm not top tier, big dog, whatever. I don't fucking care. I don't care because I have a life. You know? And my life isn't fucking amazing. I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, you fucking nerds. I'm saying you fucking haters. Fuck, I can't fucking take it anymore, guys. If there's anyone out there who knows what I'm talking about, who can take the one or two little quotes that I'm saying here and spread them across, we got to start pushing positivity in this game because that's what it'll take to help the developers push more into the game as well. They can't justify pushing harder if we can't roll with the punches as well. We need to spread positivity through this game. And you know, we have these big patches coming up. The PTR is coming up. This is the foot forward that we need as the community and the developers and the symbiotic relationship between the two. A live service game, it can't be one-sided. And you know, we need to start trusting the devs. And I think they're too, rightfully so, they're too pressured by the community, so they can't even present anything without the fear of it just being thrashed on immediately. You can tell by the way they deliver all of their content, they can't even really talk about it too much. They can't deliver why they think it's interesting or cool, because if they say one thing, the opposite side is gonna hate on it. I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy. I think if I think they're confident in their product, but they can't be because of how aggressive the community is. So then they start doubting themselves. And then their delivery gets warped. And then the community warps the delivery, they warp the content even more. I know someone else sees what's happening here. It's fucking crazy. It's horrible. It's horrible. I think the Gauntlet helps cater to players who want to do crazy shit but can't really push crazy endgame. And it allows for the crazy endgame players to go fucking bananas. And no one can see it that way. It makes the little guy feel like he's pushing hard, and it makes the big guy feel harder, faster, stronger, smarter, more resourceful. It's so well designed that it's poorly designed, and it's don't get me wrong. Again, it has flaws. Like I understand that there were certain mechanics worked in that weren't overlapping others, and I get it. The shrine thing was kind of crazy, and when I first heard about the shrine thing, I was turned off too. I was like, oh man, people are dragging shrines from outside inside. It seemed off. Something didn't seem right. And then I saw this video. This kid, he pulled 2 shrines in, and I don't know why, but I thought it was kind of funny and kind of cool actually the way he did it. That means this kid hauled ass around to try and find a shrine, and then hauled ass again to find another one. And although the mechanic is terrible, I thought there was something. It turned me off at first, and then when I saw this kid running in, he was like, I still have fucking 10 seconds left on this shrine, and I still have my other shrine going. We're gonna go in and kick some ass, let's go! There was something special about it, as bad as that sounds. Bad, oh, it's so bad, you cheater! Then people figured out that if you ordered the bosses a certain way, you didn't have to run around the overworld to get these shrines. You could fucking get them from the gauntlet and then rinse repeat this shrine overlap carry. And again, it was as bad as it is, there was something fucking creative and kind of cool about the manipulation of these mechanics there was something, it became attractive. The power became attractive, and unfortunately, because of how terrible it is, like I have to agree, it wasn't a great mechanic that was there, but I think there was something really creative and interesting about using this power outside or from the previous run that you were carrying over into this new run, and I kind of wish that instead of obliterating it completely, that maybe they worked in a different shrine mechanic somehow, or whatever, it doesn't matter. My point is that even the shit that I don't like, when I start to see it, how the community uses it, it's like, I don't like that people are exploiting the game, but I think there's something really cool about the power that you get from these exploits, and you can see in the updates and the patches when the devs are like, okay, this is not a great mechanic to exploit. We don't like the way it's being used, so let's change it. But you can also see when they're like, we don't like that it does the thing, but we kind of like the thing it does. Does that make sense? And I want more of that. So I like that we're finding ways to manipulate the game, and the devs aren't saying, no, 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 no. They're saying, how can we work it in legitimately? And that, I think, instead of us hating on it, this is where PTRs and things like that come in. When we highlight and show them what the power manipulation and the power exploit that's right there, these PTRs will help bring things like that to fruition, and then also take things that maybe are bad, and actually allow us to play with them. This game is called Diablo. Playing with bad things is what we do. Stop being such fucking pussies. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the exploits. Because they're gonna get pulled out anyway. You see what I'm saying? Does this make sense to anyone? I'm just kind of going here. I'm fucking fried. I worked fucking like 60 hours this week. I'm fucking exhausted. I haven't slept. I'm not here for views. No one gives a shit about my channel. I'm here to angry, tired old man rant. I'm 3,000 years old, guys. I can't take it anymore. Again, I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from when I say I'm fucking losing my mind. I don't want you guys to come with me. Come to the loony bin with me, guys. Let's play shitty games and just have fun. What's the problem? What's the problem? Takes too long to level. Now it's too easy to level. Pick a side. We want competitive gameplay. Don't use steroids. Alright, people are gonna fucking exploit things and they're gonna find it easily. Again, that's where the PTR comes in. What a win, huh? What a win. The PTR is a huge win, and it's a step in the right direction. I'm a low tier player. I wish I could push crazy endgame. But I don't. I'm fucking tired, guys. I can't, So I enjoy what I got. That's all it is. And when I feel like no one else enjoys it, frankly, I don't give a shit. But what ends up happening is you guys are thrashing on it so hard that it bottlenecks everything. These poor developers. Does anyone else feel bad for these fucking developers? These poor guys. When Season 3 was coming out, I was so excited. And you want to know why? What's funny is that I fucking hate traps and environmentals. That shit sucks. I was so excited for how much I was going to hate it. And how challenging it was going to be. How I knew I was like, this is going to be a fucking nightmare. I hate this kind of mechanic. I can't wait to hate it. And no one else thinks that way, which is fair because I'm fucking crazy. But I was so excited to dance around these fucking traps and try and figure out cool ways to get around them. And no one else was, huh? This fucking season got rashed on. We finally get followers. They finally implement these cool new creatures. The season is so cool. We have everyone loves Zoltan Cool. Everyone loves him because they hate him. Because everyone hates him. Everyone in the game hates this guy. We all love him. He's fucking hilarious. I was so excited to hear Zoltan was making even a kind of a return. The story of this season, from what I've gotten out of it, is Zoltan Cool and this other master magician created these creatures like almost like these AI systems to help farm resources and elemental power and I picture all these little fucking things crawling around and pulling all this energy and, you know, in its heyday, I bet the loom was fascinating to watch. Watching these little guys walk around and pull all this power and use it to build and create and all this cool shit. And then it started to spin out of control. So Cool wanted to shut it down and the other dude didn't, and they started to kind of beef over it. And then Cool splits completely and the other guy gets possessed and torn up by this demon thing, and then the fucking demon thing starts spreading across the whole world. And all these little fucking creature things are all possessed too, and they're fucking kicking ass and taking names. Everyone's fucking dying all the time as these fucking things. Then it starts to grow even more, and now even more people are fucking dying and shit. I don't have it totally, it's not exactly how it goes down, but that's kind of the idea, this fucking fascinating story to me. And then the mechanics you get from the season, all these cool little buffs that you get, and you can mess with your little guy, and he can give you all these powers, or he can use powers. I thought it was so cool. Sure, was there room for a little more? There's always room for a little more. There's always room for more. But sometimes, my friends, less is more. You gotta start somewhere. And that's where all this comes in. This is just the starting point. We're still in year one. We haven't even hit a full year yet. So, I'm ranting for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna come to an end. I gotta do shit tonight. If anything is actually heard, I want it to be that this game needs a lot of love. And only love. I need dedicated lovers of this game. I want people who actually fucking care to start caring a little louder. I think I see people playing all the time, so I know there are dedicated players out there. Talking to you guys. Talking to the people like me who log in every night to check out new videos and see what else is out there, see what other content creators are doing. I found this guy the other day. He made an invulnerable build. The build doesn't die. He found a way to manipulate an invulnerable skill that only really lasts like a few seconds, but he found all these cool ways to make it last long. It was the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen. I like shit like that. That's what this is for. This is just another rant video that is way too long, but I hope it gets a little bit of love. And I'm gonna make a hell of a lot more of these fucking videos, because I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of logging in every night after work, putting my feet up after a long day. I check out some new shit from my favorite fucking game, and the only videos are people thrashing on it. I'm fucking sick of it. So I'm here to fucking take those fuckers out. I'm here to build an army. An army of lovers. So, make peace, not war. Harvey Doom out.